Good day, friends. Maloa here, and today's adventure starts with Galadir and Gath Fortnir, Book 10, Chapter 13, The Plan Carried Out. Let's go! You say you have come from Laradan, and that he believes I might play a part in reclaiming the palantir that was taken from Carn Doom. The Seeing Stone is wholly evil. I see that now, and wish I had never made to gaze unto it. Mordred has paid for this torment of me, but even that will never be enough to satisfy his debt. No act of vengeance will bring back my poor lost Lorniel. Laradan speaks the truth. Even as Mordred brought me forth from the gates of Carn Doom, the hateful images of the palantir still burned into my mind. I clutched in my hand the black cloth with which the Seeing Stone was covered when not in use. The terrible events of that day had all but pushed it from my memory, but I remember it now. Hold the palantir only with this finely woven cloth bag, else the stone will seek to show you such things that might bring you to despair. Do not touch the palantir without this bag. I do not wish for you to endure what I was made to endure. Give Laradan my good wishes, but warn him not to underestimate our enemy. He is a good elf and true, but in him alone have I recognized the terrible burden I have borne in the days since Lorniel was lost to me. Something gnaws at his heart, and I fear it will bring him to harm if he does not guard against it. Okay, gotta talk to Laradan, so I am gonna map to Bree. And then stable to Tinadur.
What do you need?
Ah, there is a note pinned to Laradan's door. My friends, too long have I fled from my obligations, but no more. I go now to Barad-Turan, where I alone will confront Amarthiel. It is not right that I should send you to wrest the palantir from her clutches, when I am to blame for much of her evil. I will no longer shirk my responsibility. If I succeed, there will be no cause for fear. If I fail, I will have fallen doing what I should have done long ago. The debt must be paid, and if I perish in its payment, even that would be just. Would that I could see you in person, and tell you why I must do this, but I cannot. Out of kindness and friendship, you would seek to dissuade me, and I fear I am not strong enough to maintain my course when confronted with such persuasions. Do not follow me, my friends. This is something I must do alone. Laradan. Oh boy. A fool. Strength in numbers. Why does he have to go try and be the hero all by himself. Maybe he doesn't want to share in the XP. Let's go talk to Ted and let him know what's going on. Alright, Dayton.
Greetings.
What is this? A note from Laradan? This is my fault, Miloa. How could I have been such a fool? Laradan offered to watch the prisoner for a time, and I agreed. I have not felt well for some time, and I thought some fresh air would do me well. I said as much to you, if you recall. The prisoner must have said something to Laradan during that time, woven some foul tangle of words. What sad irony, for Laradan to succumb to this treachery, when he oft spoke to us of its danger.
Thou art too late.
My jailer is a fool, Miloa, but even he is not the fool thou art, given to pride and an irresistible desire to do good, and yet what is good? Thou hast done only what the regent of Angmar and I, her greatest servant, desired of thee. It was no accident that brought me to the tomb of long-dead Elendil with so few servants. Thou didst not think Amarthiel would needlessly risk the life of one so valuable, surely. While I've had thee running errands about the city and on pilgrimages to the far shores of vast Ninuel, she has been gazing into the palantir she retrieved from Carn Dûm, willing it to show her that which she seeks. I am greater now than Gullikir, for it was at her suggestion that I told you he bore Tan Morgul. He thought to use it to challenge her for leadership of Angmar. Thou wert a useful pawn in his removal. Amarthiel shall thank thee for it. But now I have completed my greatest task, the task for which she sent me to thee, Miloa, the delivery of Laradan to her at Barad-Turan. She has much in store for the elf, much for which she has waited long. Didst thou think that Laradan was innocent? Thou art twice the fool, then, or thrice so. Run to thy master, Miloa, and tell Calenglad of thy folly. Laradan will not return to Barad-Turan, or if he does, it will be in a form none shall recognize, wholly twisted and evil. I have but one task remaining to me, and I will relish its execution. I smell trouble.
What do you need?
Every decision I have made has gone ill, Miloa. My thoughts of victory turned to ash, even as it seemed so near. For Laradan to pay this price for the mistaken pride of the Dunedain fills me with sorrow. May 1,000 curses fall upon the heads of Modrambor and his foul mistress. Nay, I will not give in to despair, though things seem darkest. Our prisoner is a creature of lies and deceit, and despite his cruel whisperings, we have won great victories in Innuminus. Can this be a ruse, risen from the desperation of a captive whose plans have not borne the expected fruit? Can it be that Amarthiel's search has gone less well than she hoped, and that Modrambor seeks now to fill us with despair where none should be? We may be able to save Laradan and recover the Palantir as he intended, Miloa. Though he has left us, perhaps the Dunedain can repay Laradan for his friendship. One last assault on the steps of Barad may get you and your friends within its walls, Miloa, and we shall see if there is any truth to Mordremore's words. We shall see if the time has come yet for despair, or if our greatest victory is at hand. This show is possible because of your support and encouragement. Become a patron and get access to more amazing content and see your name here in the credits. Thanks for watching.